Hey guys, Xandiel here and welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about something I just had to make a video on. It will make you feel anger, it will make you feel pity, it will make you feel a little sick. It's just YouTube done wrong. So many conflicting emotions when I watched this video. I had to put them down. We're going to study the videos from none other than the lol cow himself, the Atheist Gamer. But there's a lot of video to go through and a lot of opinions I need to share. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Go!
You over and over and over again!
So, this is the guy we're here to talk about. The Atheist Gamer with a mighty 2,000 and 3k subscribers. The Atheist Gamer I've known for a while and I've definitely given him some criticism. He's stood up for a number of different ideals on his channel, but I met him over his beef with Perfection. NBA made a little live stream on him, which is what caused the retaliation, but basically he's a pretty harmless guy. Recently he did this video, I am done with YouTube, that's right, which is the video we will be talking about today. But overall, he's done a variance of different things, as you can see on his channel. Now, I want you to notice the time apart the videos are. So his last video, minus these two, was a month ago, 2 months, 2 months, 4 months. So pretty spread apart. Just like myself, he doesn't upload that often. But let me tell you, when you do watch his stuff, he says he makes scripts, but oh my days does he not pronounce his words and form his sentences. Oh my days. Let's not get started on his live streams. Now, one of my critiques before was when he does a live stream, he literally says nothing. He sits there and waits for everyone else to talk. But I digress. Again, that is not what we are here to talk about. Now, with this little introduction of the Atheist Gamer out of the way, let's move on to the topic at hand. Now, this is YouTube 101. You get burnt out. You feel a bit discouraged. Sometimes it happens to the best of us. You keep on plugging away, you keep on that grind, and as every YouTuber will tell you, the grind is real. You have to keep making up new content, you have to enjoy it, you have to give the people what they want. In return, you get subscribers, views, likes, etc., etc. That is the social contract in which a social media personality enters. If you expect donations, it is because you are giving them something in return. Yada, yada, yada. Pretty simple stuff. We all can kind of agree on that. Anyway, so the Atheist Gamer released the video, I'm done with YouTube. Naturally, I was curious to watch it. So we're going to go through that and break it down a little bit. So without me rambling on anymore, let's get into it, okay? Go.
I doubt many people are going to watch this video. I have extreme doubts that anyone is interested or even know that what I'm about to say is one of the most difficult things that I have ever done in my life. You over and over and over again! And that is leaving YouTube. Leaving YouTube.
NANI? So as we have already surmised, he is leaving YouTube. He is really dramatic about it. This is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. I'm leaving YouTube. But to be fair, it probably is a difficult decision for him, or at least that's what you're thinking. Let's keep going because it gets so much worse.
No matter how hard I tried, no matter what I do, even if I improve, somehow, in some way, it's just not enough. There are people out there who do the exact same thing as I do. Some of which don't even put that much effort. They don't even bother to write a script. They just say these things and they get applause for it.
He's very ungrateful for what he gets, isn't he? he's kind of comparing himself to like every other YouTuber out there that does the same kind of content as him. And he sounds very small at the moment, doesn't he? Like, oh, I don't get the views that they get. What's so special about them? Why don't you like me?
I don't. I have to struggle. I have to keep up with these
It's called the grind. We're all doing it, you ungrateful moron.
For years. Just to make the same amount of views and same amount of subscribers as these slackers do.
Slackers, mate, you're uploading like rarely, barely at all. You can't form sentences. And you have the right to frigging slander these other people because they're doing better than you? You seem so small at the moment. Keep going. I promise you guys it gets worse.
All those copy and paste YouTubers, they get lots and lots of views commenting on the exact same video, and they receive applause. Me, I had to fucking struggle. I am one of the first YouTubers to even... I was there when Gamergate started. I was there. And nothing. I didn't get as much respect as I thought I would. I thought I would have at least somewhat more of a cult following, and I received nothing!
So he thinks by commenting his own opinions on certain subjects, he deserves respect, and because he was there when it happened, he got nothing!
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 I mean... Proceed.
YouTube, you truly me over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Basically, after this, he says that YouTube screwed him over by siding with a kid that flagged his video. He then blames, wouldn't you know it, YouTube for the lack of his channel growth. Let's hear a little bit about that, though, in his own words, because it is truly unique.
Siding with some retarded kid. Like, you allowed someone to abuse your flagging system for years. And the damage is still there. I could have grown. I could have, at that point, I could have gotten like 3,000, 4,000 subscribers. Even more. And you sided with the retard. Sure, we're cool now. But you sided with him, and now you continue to fuck me over with one particular video. Now, it doesn't really bother me that you managed to remove the video. The fact of the matter is that it's taking so long to appeal to it. I made my appeal to that video that it was made 5 years ago defending homosexuality. There's a YouTube video out there that's practically stating that homosexuality is a far worse sin than killing people.
We all have our gripes with YouTube in this area. False flagging and stuff like that, and YouTube prioritizing top content creators is an issue. I completely agree. Now, him using it as an excuse not to have his channel grown could even be legitimate. Hey, I didn't know him back in his heyday, if such a thing existed. But he kind of seems to be using it as this shield to be like, oh, look, I was fighting the good fight. I could have been great. Therefore, I'm entitled to all of your admiration and a cult following. But let's cut ahead because there's lots to cover.
By the time April rolls out, the strike is going to be removed. You might as well not give me the fucking strike in the beginning. I might as well not appeal at all because you motherfuckers like to play around.
So we're all in agreement, right? This guy should not be on YouTube, right? Like, this is weird, right? Isn't it? I mean, I know like there's plenty of angry people out there, but this guy's really entitled and he's getting really angry about a strike. Oh my days. I wonder if this is the way he intended this to go, because you can tell it's not scripted. Sorry, carry on.
But it's no longer worth it. It's not even about the views. It's not even about the amount of likes or even the subscribers. It's the fact that my entire YouTube career has been nothing more than an uphill battle. But not just an uphill battle filled with sharp rocks. And every time I try to grab one of these, thinking that I'm at the top, apparently someone pushes me down and make me climb up again. And again, and again, and again, and again. And I'll be honest with you. I doubt that even if I moved on from making the typical videos that I would normally do to something like going after the whole Kick Vic drama and be like that umbrella guy, are you really willing to watch?
No, couldn't care less, personally. Not at all.
Honest. You still wouldn't watch me. You would rather just go to someone else's YouTube channel and somehow their videos are much more higher quality than mine. It wouldn't matter. It's just not enough for you. But don't worry, it's not your fault. It's definitely not your fault. No, it's mine. It's mine. It's mine for having such high expectations.
This guy is so creepy. No. It's not your fault. It's mine. It's mine. Yeah, it is your fault, mate. It just... If you're not enjoying it, and if you're not happy with the results you're getting, either change it or leave. That's just the way it is. This feels like it's a personal attack to everyone else other than yourself. Even when you say, it's mine, it sounds sarcastic. It's like you're blaming everyone but yourself. Oh my days. Ugh, the self-loathing in this video is horrendous.
For the last time, I am the Theatheistgamer, and I'm done.
Bravo! What a sterling performance, my good man. Another angel rejoins the stars tonight. The Atheist Gamer will always game on in our hearts. Except he won't, because he's now made another video. What? A few minutes later?
Okay, so I just want to make a quick update on the current position that I am in.
No. Let me summarize your current situation. What you've managed to do is make a video telling everyone you're quitting YouTube, and 15 minutes later, you've released a follow-up video, because in your previous video, as I will now show the clip...
Yeah, I haven't seen that before. Except for maybe the likes of Suit Yourself, Undoom, freaking Mr.DAPPERTON. All that shit. All those copy and paste YouTubers.
That's right, you called a 127,000 subscriber channel Mr.Dappington shit, basically. And now you've seen your opportunity to suck some clout from him, and you've taken it all back. You're very sorry about it, as these comments will now show you all. Because that's the way you work, and that's how I've seen it for a little while, is if you can get in contact with someone who has more subscribers and gives you the opportunity to grow, you will milk those teats. You will suck them dry until you are able to get something from it yourself. But if you don't believe me, let's hear it from yourself. Because even though what I've said is true, and it's a valid tactic on YouTube for a lot of people, it gets so much worse. Let's hear him say it.
I will still like to collaborate with Mr. Dapperton. I mean, I'm not trying to throw Mr. Dapperton under the bus when I say, in my previous video, because there are people out there that have genuinely helped me, but
oh boy, do you feel him reeling it back in? Do you feel it? Do you see him backpedal? Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my days. He has realized what an absolute idiot he was in his previous video and just thought, I gotta wind this back because here's a big YouTuber willing to help me out, and I've just said that no one will help me. Where? You guys, I should get more of a cult following me. Jesus, man. Good Lord. Talk about regret. Oh my days.
I don't know what I was doing wrong that turned people off. Some people say it's my voice. I try to make it as deep as possible, but over the years, it hasn't gotten any deeper. I've been taking testosterone. I've been working out.
This part I actually feel quite sad about. He's actually taken on board people's criticisms about his voice, and he's taking testosterone to change it. I mean, something about that feels really sad, and I genuinely feel for the guy if he took the comments so negatively that he would actually want to go and deepen his voice. Maybe it's something he's lived with in his personal life for a while, or maybe it's something that's arisen from being on YouTube. But I just feel sad that he wants to take testosterone for his voice. Going to a gym though, highly recommend that. That's, hey, fair play, healthy body, healthy mind, all that good stuff. I don't go to the gym, so
unless I get more viewers and and more people that I know they're going to watch my content, then only then will I start making videos again.
Okay, I kind of get that. You have people that will watch your content regardless of what it is, I guess.
The thing is that I also need a little bit of this.
What?
Now, I'm not asking for much when it comes to Patreon or
what?
On YouTube. I don't really care if I make money on YouTube as long as there's someone donating money to me on Patreon. That's fine.
What?
Patreon is far, far more reliable than YouTube.
Oh my god.
I really want to make more content, but without this...
You can't be serious. Without this, I'll come back to YouTube if you give me some of these, because it is more reliable than YouTube. Give me your money because I'll come back to YouTube. Oh my god, I hate it so much. Oh my god, these.
And you're only making about only $2,000 a month.
Little backstory on Tag. He lives with his parents, I believe, and his sister. The bunk bed's in the back. I believe the top bunk is his because, he's the breadwinner of the family. He earns $2,000 a month. Last I checked, he's a part-time janitor at a school or something. I have to assume that he just pulled that number out of midair because there's no way he's getting paid $2,000 a month for a part-time janitor job. Unless he was talking about the combined income of everyone in the house, in which case I would imagine he doesn't contribute that much, which is why you guys need to donate on Patreon to him. Because, guys, he's earned it. Oh, God. Oh, give my thoughts on that after this.
Even if you have $1,000 in the bank, there are other factors that you have to account for. Food, other stuff that you have to worry about.
That right there tells me that he doesn't have to worry about bills, washing his own clothes, or anything like that. Because he couldn't even think of anything that you need to worry about in modern day life. How sheltered is this guy? Let me give you a few others. Food, gas, electricity, internet bill, phone bill. There's 5. Bloody hell, he just said food. We just have to worry about food. Of course you pick food, wouldn't you? Oh my god, I'm getting really angry. He wants your money to keep making videos, and he has no idea. He has no self-awareness. He is not giving you anything in return other than content that he himself told you that you are unappreciative of. And the money that he wants you to give him would go towards food and stuff.
A larger audience knew what I'm dealing with, then maybe maybe if I had like an extra $50 a month.
There you go, guys. $50. That's all he needs to turn his life around. Get your credit cards out and get on that Patreon, because this guy deserves it, right?
Of course!
If Libertoons does in fact become very popular again, and I do get at least some help, then yes, I'll definitely come back to YouTube, but not.
And there you go, guys. Personally, Atheist Gamer, stay off YouTube, mate. If you want to come back, that's fine. Maybe that was too harsh. But you handled this the worst way possible. The worst way. First, you let your emotions get the better of you, and you went on an absolute tirade, completely criticizing everyone but yourself. Unless you count the part where you went, my expectations are too high. I expected too much respect and all that stuff. You have handled this so poorly, it's shocking. You went on an absolute tirade of rage, told other content creators that they're copy and paste and stuff. You self-entitled yourself to some kind of respect, which is crazy. You said that you should have got more of a cult following, and you blame a certain thing, which is your opinion. Don't push that onto everyone else. And then, just to make matters worse, you said you were quitting YouTube. 15 minutes or so later, you made another video because you angered a bigger YouTuber that you can suck some clout from. Now, I don't know your relationship to this guy. I don't know if you're genuinely friends or whatever, but what it comes across as is you saw an opportunity to get some clout and you went for it. You insulted the guy in your video, and he noticed. He noticed, and you were like, oh, uh-oh, backpedal. And then to make matters worse, you said that you earned all this money. You couldn't name a single thing you would need it for your everyday life. You gave no prospects of what this money is needed for, what kind of dire situation you're in. And that's fine. That's fine, because that's your business. Don't mention it, though, like we're all supposed to feel sorry for you and immediately jump on Patreon to bring you back to YouTube. Get out into the real world, sort your life out, then come back if you fancy it. Because if you can't handle the lack of success that you're not getting the success that you want, then you shouldn't be on the platform, mate. And to ask people for money for you to come back is absolute lunacy. And that's how I see it. Now, obviously, guys, if you disagree with my opinions on this video, by all means, share it in the comments below. Do not attack the Atheist Gamer. He is basically off YouTube, I think. Maybe he isn't. But that video really pushed me over the edge, and I had to say something about it, as you can well see, based on the length of this video already. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. I've been Xandiel. Keep gaming on.